Yours too.
Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, whatever time y'all watching this, man. Y'all see who's on the platform. This is the THHC podcast, man, episode 141. Shi-Lythal. We're gonna break down
It's really good.
Jamerican rude guy.
Yes.
Am I saying that right?
Yes.
Jamerican rude
I like
guy.
I like how you said that with the accent right there. That
I'm
was
trying, man. I'm trying my best, man. So, Shy, why don't you introduce yourself real quick, and then we're gonna get into some other news, and then we're gonna break down this fabulous album that I found. You know what I'm saying online.
How y'all doing, everybody? Thank you so much for joining us today. My name is Shi-Lythal, the track killer, because I kill shit. I kill tracks. Born in Newark, raised in EO.
Newark, Jersey.
From Jamaica. I'm from Jersey.
Okay. Because like you said Newark. You said Newark or Newark? Newark. See, like you got the accent already.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, what she say?
If you were here, you be like Newark, right? But if you're from Newark, it's pronounced N-O-R-K, Newark.
See, I understood it, but I'm like, I don't know if they're gonna understand it. They're gonna be like, what? Like,
yeah.
Newark, New Jersey, Newark. I can't even do it.
Like fork, Newark.
I can't even do it, man. That's the accent I can't do. I can't do that. I can't do that one, man. So you said you're from Jamaica. Are you born? So you were born in Jamaica, or
my parents from Jamaica? I was born here, born in Brick City.
Oh, okay. So did you grow up in the atmosphere of like the hip hop generation? Like, when did you first fall in love with hip hop? Was it because of the Jersey MCs, or?
Oh wow. Because of the Jersey MCs. Really, my whole family is involved with music, so I've been exposed to it from real early. I was background singing in my dad's reggae band at 7, learning the violin at 8, playing bass guitar at 8. I started rapping at 10 because my best friend loved Little Kim. So so she put me on. She let me listen to Kim, and I'm like, oh shit, this chick is like raw. Like, she not afraid. She don't no filter. You know what I'm saying? So that she really is the one that inspired me. It's a shame how she, changed her image or whatever through the time, because I felt she was beautiful how she was, but everybody be going through some stuff. But that was definitely my first influence right there was Kim. I used to like write her lyrics down and then say them along with her, like while she rapping or whatever, get me souped. And then I was like, oh, that taught me how to make like hooks and verses and shit, because I'm watching how the songs is structured, just trying to repeat it back with her. I'm like, oh shit, this how you do it? So then I start making my own songs, trying to develop my own style and sound. And that's all the way from 10 to now. Like, I can't stop doing it. Just, sticking with it. It's stuck on me. Like, it's in me and my blood. I just can't stop.
Like other people that started in the culture or doing anything, when you mimic someone, did you kind of sound like someone like a Little Kim when you started rapping?
Yeah, when I first
you find your own groove, right?
Absolutely. When I first started, I was on that shit, and I was like, it's much easier to be yourself. So it's instead of having to make a voice every time or try to make a facade. Drop the characters, drop all of that. Be yourself, be your authentic self. And once I tapped into myself, like, it's just flowing. Like, I could freestyle for hours, just always spitting, always, entering this competition, this open mic. You're just playing with it a little bit. Then I got serious really in 2010 and start performing professionally and throwing my own shows, showcasing other artists from our area that are talented in Jersey, and New York and PA. And we start, so doing little tours and stuff. But that's when I really got serious with it, is in 2010. It's just I used to be in a group, Absolute Ladies. So it was 2 of us, killing shit, 2 ladies, and we always, dressed up like we dressed like girly, but then get on stage and be ripping that junk down. And then I just witnessed and like, yeah.
Was that was Miss Treese?
Huh?
Miss Treese? You was in a group with Miss Treese? Was that her name?
Yeah, Miss Reese. Yep.
Miss Reese. It's not Treese, it's Reese.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So that was Absolute Ladies. We did that, and then I went and started doing my solo thing, and I released my album that we're gonna review in September 3rd, 2021.
But you did 2 mixtapes prior to that, and it was like I think I got them right here. Where are they?
Yes, sir. I did a Trench Wars mixtape and
Trench Wars mixtape, Volume 1.
Yeah,
and then Lethal Versus mixtape. You know what I'm saying? So you dropped those prior to this album, right?
I also at the same time as this album, I dropped a EP with this nice artist from Jamaica named Emcee. It's called Gala Wine. And it's like a few joints on there. I think it's like 4 or 5 joints. And it's produced by DJ Melodic from Mixed Signals Productions.
Yeah.
You know, it's a little more Jamaican flavor.
I didn't find that one. It's not. Is it on the DSP?
It's up there.
It's that's the gems, man. That's why I like having these shows with the artists and the producers. But I mean, it was probably who produced this album anyway? Was it the various producers?
Which one? Jamerican Ruga?
Oh, okay. So who produced everything? I'm sorry.
So it's a few on here. So on Jamerican Ruga, the album, we have DJ Luckee Lefty. That's my DJ. We got I got a beat from Serving. Mostly it's from DJ Luckee Lefty. I got this one beat from Serving Beats and another from Meccano Beats. This guy from Italy. I've actually never met him, but we connect online through the music and got this dope joint from him. So I had to murder that shit. That's one of my singles, Mash It Down. He did that one.
Okay.
But mostly it's DJ Luckee Lefty, and then it's been recorded and mixed with Push Buttons from Mo Sound Group.
Okay, because that's the one thing I think I did forget to mention, like in my review. But I was probably gonna ask you via song what producer was, and usually when it's one producer, I try to get the producer and the MC or MCs on there at the same time because they usually have a different output. Story, the output on each particular track. So it is June. It's Black Music Month, right? Yeah. Before I get into the new music that came out today, Friday, I like to talk about all the artists that came out and dropped and give them a little shine before we talk about the album.
Nice.
But today is June 9th, and I saw this. I was like, I gotta say this now. So June 9th, Black History Fact today is 1990. Bell Biv DeVoe peaked at number 3 with the song Poison. Now, are you familiar with Poison?
Yo, that's my joint, Poison. Yo, that's my joint. That's crazy.
It's funny because I was like, once it's June, every Friday I gotta maybe I'll do a fact maybe on that day, right? And there's a couple facts. You just research your facts. I'm from Boston. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Okay, Boston. I was just saying Massachusetts like 2 weeks ago.
Let me get that B hat on there. You know what I'm saying? But so I saw that fact and I said, I gotta use this one. I gotta use this one. So I used this one. I was cheating. Just I said, I'm gonna use the Bell with the Bull one. You know what I'm saying? There was other better facts, but anyway.
No, I like that. It's fitting because I'm saying I'm lethal. That girl is poison. So it's perfect.
I'm saying, look like you got. Well, I won't say poison ivy around you in the picture, but it's like a plant. You know what I'm saying? What's going on?
Yes.
Shout out to DJ Luckee Lefty, man. I'm in the chat. What's good? Salute, brother. Yo, we're gonna talk about your production in a minute, man. We're gonna talk about your production in a minute, man. But we want to highlight some artists real quick.
Yes, let's get some shine.
Yeah, you gotta give them some shine. Everybody drops Friday, and this is a crazy year for hip hop. First of all, let me just say that. There's various MCs, artists, producers putting out quality music, and I just want to highlight a couple of them. If you know any of them, maybe you can be my co-host real quick for this quick segment. But number one, Love the Genius. A lot of people pronounce her name wrong. It's Love the Genius. She's down with Conway the Machine. She put out an album with DJ Green Lantern. It's called The Genius Tape. Okay. It's fire. It's fire. She's a lyricist like you. Not sure if you tapped in, but she's a lot of groups that get the female artists and stuff like that. I'm not sure if she was already down with the crew or he sought her out, Conway the Machine, but she fits that mold, that grind, and I like the way she flows. She's not grimy like Conway. She doesn't have the history of the guns and all that stuff, but she does have that gritty flow. There you go. Exactly.
Nice.
Number 2, I had him on the show recently. I gotta go check out that episode. Rim. I had Rim, the villain. He don't like to be called the villain no more, but it's written around in some people still call him that. But Rim from New York, man, and producer Jay Beers put out a joint called Verse Ability. Verse Ability. You know what I'm saying? So that's fire. Go check it out. I don't know if you know Rim. He used to be down with Ruck from Helter Skelter and Sean P. R.I.P.
Okay,
Sean.
yeah.
So he was under his
Versatility.
wing. Yeah, Rim was under Sean P's wing before he passed. You know what I'm saying? So he knew him like the last 2 years, man. So we had a little talk on the podcast about Sean P a little bit. Just a little bit. I didn't want to stretch it because you know what I'm saying. That's just a heartfelt thing. I don't want to bring all that up. Number 3 is an artist I know from Twitter, but haven't met him yet. I can't wait to meet him. He's a great guy. His name's Know It All, and it's a producer named say Bato 100, and he put out a project today called Hand Painted Realities. Hand Painted Realities. He has a unique flow. Know It All, and you just gotta listen to it, and then you know what I'm saying. Maybe you could work with him or work with these people in the future because these artists are. The reason I put them on here is because I actually listen to their music. You know what I mean? I don't just like so-and-so came out and never listened to it. You know what I mean? I'm actually listening to these albums. I know these artists. Some of these artists, I try to get them on the show, stuff like that. Know It All's been on the show before, so I know him like through the podcast and through Twitter. Number 4, I wish I can get this dude on there. Boldy James put out a surprise album with Chan Hayes. It's called Prisoner of Circumstance. I like this album too. Boldy James, like his flow is unique too. It's a lot of people say he gets that sleepy flow. And what it is I think it's if you work with anybody works with the right producer, they make quality music. And I think
I agree.
I've never heard of Shane Hayes, but he's doing a great job with Boldy James on this project. It's like I think it's 7-8 songs. Maybe it's an EP, but I don't know what they want to call it. Because a lot of artists are calling 7-8 tracks albums now. So I'm like confused.
I know. Remember, it used to be like 20 tracks. Now it's 7. They like, if we could do less and they still go platinum, then why do why work? Like that's crazy.
I'm like, I have these fights with these younger artists all the time, and they be like, you know what, man, call it whatever you want, man. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the year, when I say what's my favorite album, it's not gonna be your EP that you call an album.
Right.
And that's all I tell them. You know what I'm saying? Right. They can get mad all they want. But let's go to number 5. Dylan and Diamond D. I'm pretty sure you know Diamond D. Yeah. Uncut Gems, man. Dylan's the rapper. Never heard of him, but he's pretty good. I listened to this album. I'm a huge fan of Diamond D. I think Diamond D got at least 2-3 classes on his hands already from the past. Uncut Gems, great producer, great MC too. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, let's go to number 6. Speaking of Boston, I had I represent, and I know this guy. His name's Man Terror. He's put out today Era 2. Great MC, man. Historic in the bean. He's historic in the bean. He's one of those dudes. He's an older dude. You know what I'm saying? Probably, I'm gonna tell his age, but he's an older dude. OG. He's a general. You know what I'm saying? He did his dirt. He did his thing. He's out. He's rapping. You know what I mean? Shout out to Man Terror. I'm gonna have him on the show. I had him on the show before doing Era 1. He did Era, and I was like, "Yo, you gotta do another one." He was like, "I don't know," and he got Era 2. So I'm gonna have him on the show for that.
Nice.
Speaking of Conway did come out with something like he with his drum. He got Drum Work. Drum Work is his label. So Conway and DJ T, they put out Uncut Gems, and it's basically all his members, all his the members of some of his people that we've never heard before. That we didn't know was down with his with Drum Work. So they put a mixtape together. It's kind of like you did the mixtape. I'm pretty sure that albums are coming next, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So number 8, Static Selector. Static Selector, man. Number 8, man. It's called Round Trip. He's been doing a hell of a job. Great work. Great producer. Just a great producer in general. And he's been working with a lot of artists this year. He's been really hot, not just this year, but past couple years. This album, Round Trip, it's like a cheat sheet, man. He knows everybody in the industry, man. He got every rapper on here that's dope. It's crazy. It's like, yo, come on, man. But it's fire. You got to give it to him. He earned those features. You know what I'm saying? And as a DJ and a producer, and shout out to Static Selector doing his thing.
Nice.
Number 9, the last joint is Black Odyssey, and it's called Diamonds and Freaks. Diamonds and Freaks. I'm a fan of Black Odyssey. I only listened to like 6 tracks on here. I got to get back to it, but I listen to so much other music. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, yo, man, I gotta turn it off. My head might explode. All this music. I gotta go listen to some auto, some R&B itself. I go, say bring the strap out. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, right up my alley. R&B. I love R&B.
Yeah, gotta go into it. Speaking of R&B, who's your who do you like in R&B? Who do you listen to when you relaxing and stuff like that?
Right now, a lot of Tank. I love his voice.
Tank, yo, Tank's a good one because a lot of people don't know that Tank writes for a lot of people.
Yeah, he's so talented.
Tank wrote for Jamie Foxx, all those hits.
Oh, that's another one. I love Jamie Foxx's voice. That Unbreakable album.
Yeah, that's what Tank did that whole album. I think Tank did that shit. You know what I'm saying? So let's get into the project. What we here for, man? Oh, yo, speaking of smoke, because you're rolling up. What's your 5? One of my questions. I might as well say it now. What's your top 5 strands, man? Like, what do you recommend? You gotta have. You go in the store. You go, yo, I gotta have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I love haze.
Haze, okay.
Sour, I don't really like sour too much. Or in the cookies, like any kind of like Girl Scout cookies and stuff like that. I'm not feeling that. But I do love a lot of the haze strands. Right now, I'm rolling up some Tom Ford. It's mixed with Hulkberry. So I like exotic strands,
You listen, because there's so many strands and we out there, man. Like sometimes I get lost with the names. I'm like, which one's that? Whoa, hold on. Yeah. Like, yo.
It's like rap, you know what I'm saying? So many different rappers and everybody is doing it, and a lot of variety. A lot of
rappers are putting out their own strand. Would you put out a strand of weed? I mean, are you that much of a weed smoker? You said, yo, I need to put out this. Would it be an indica or sativa? Which one would it be? Or both?
Ooh, can I put one of each? Like,
I'm trying to get you some ideas to make some more money. Like, my whole thing is like passive income. Like, I gotta, I'm always teaching people about passive income, the stock market, real estate, anything that anything that's your passion. If you write books, like I said, that's my book. I'm always shameless plug it. I got another book coming out. So if you're a writer, that's like you're a writer. You should be writing a book of rhymes. That should be coming out. Or you should be writing stories or kid books or whatever.
I'm writing a sitcom right now.
Damn.
I don't want to talk about it. Like,
no, you don't have to. You don't have to be saying, but that's dope.
But yeah,
that's dope.
I can make it happen. My end goal is to see it in cartoon form and then actually actors act it out. So just working on it. Like a little squirrel.
That's gonna be fire, man. All right, Shi-Lythal, we're gonna get into the album. I'm about to introduce it, man. This is the THHC podcast once again, episode 141. Shi-Lythal, Jamerican Voodoo Gyal. You gotta say it like that. You gotta say it like that.
You gotta say
Going up from Boston to New Jersey to visit the Queen, man. This album came out September 3rd, 2021. It's about 31 minutes and 14 seconds. Let's get right into it. We're going to go back to back like we flowing. I'm going to talk about the first track. You're going to talk about the first track. We're going to go on and on until we get to the break it down, until we get to the end. And I ask a couple questions if you don't mind at the end.
I'm ready.
All right, number 1, man. Rude Gyal on Gumpy's World Skit featuring Gumpy Old Man. Now, it's a radio host about to break down the album with excitement. He has a lot of excitement in his voice. Just like we about to. That's the funny thing. I was listening to this and going, man, we about to break it down. I wonder if he broke it down for real. Was that just so? Number 1, Rude Gyal on Gumpy's World Skit. Let's talk about that. Why'd you put that on there first?
So that's just like a quick little intro. The reason I put on there, that's my brother, Grumpy Old Man. That's not blood, but like in the New Jersey hip hop community, our movement. That's one of the day ones from 2010 when I started performing. He was doing his thing with his group, and I had to put him on. Right now he got his own podcast, Grumpy's World Podcast, on 8 Squad Rebel Radio. So I had to start the album with that because he plays my joint all the time. He spins my record. He's also a lethal MC as well from Jersey, and that's what you're gonna find on my album is a lot of lethal MCs from Jersey. So it's only right that he introduces me.
I ain't gonna lie, that's what's on here, and I was like, I'm always proud that somebody's representing where they're from. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't mind you like saying, okay, I'm gonna get this dope artist and get another feature. That's dope, but like you gotta represent. You gotta have some artists from the crew, man. So, from the area, just you know what I mean. You got to.
It's only right.
It's only right. Number 2, introducing the Jamerican Rude Girl. Beat sounds orchestrated and makes you want to sway side to side as we receive intro bar work. You know what I'm saying? So let's talk about this intro, man. Like you really, you know what I'm saying? Put your foot in somebody's cheeks on this one. So number 2, let's talk about it.
Oh wow, thank you. I love that review. So that beat is from DJ Luckee Lefty as well. It's just really just an introduction of my lyrical skills. I'm very versatile, so I can spit on many different topics. You know, I've had a lot of experiences, and I like to put my experiences in my music. And I love like the main thing. My source is lyricism. You know, I love that. The performance, the flow is great too. The cadence is good, but lyrics, and punchlines, I'm into that. That type of boom back old school flow. So I had to go on there and finesse one of DJ Luckee Lefty's beats.
100%. And shout out anybody you have to, man, especially the producers, man, because I don't have them marked down. If you remember the producer, just talk about them as well. Yeah. And highlight anybody. Like my show was about, man, promote whenever. It's not about doing that at the end. We could do it at the beginning, the middle. Talk about, the people that in your circle that's needed. You know what I mean? That makes you smile and happy every day. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, give them their flowers.
Give them their flowers, man. Give them their praise. Number 3, that's Mama skit. Now, it's a very quick and skit with the kid quoting the title of the song. That's Mama, but where I got this from. I know it's like it's intricate for the album, right? So, what movie is this? Is this from a movie? Okay.
Do you know what movie it's from, or you want me to tell you?
Is it from Shotters? That's the only one I can think of.
So there is a skit on the album from Shotters, Top Shotters.
Top Shotters.
But that's not it.
That's not it. Okay.
No, that's actually from one of my favorite Jamaican movies called Dance Hall Queens. You ever seen that?
Dance Hall Queens. I'm not gonna say yes or no because you might ask me something. So I might have seen it, but I heard the title before. Sounds familiar. You know how like all the hood movies you might know in America, you might they might know. We know all the hood movies from Jamaica or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And like, did you see them?
Like if you see it playing, you probably.
I'm like, I seen this one. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that was okay, cool. So I was like, I gotta ask her for where this from. I was like, because I know people like this. This gives you a little bit more about the artist, so you want to their favorite movies, and you know what I'm saying? And
I love movies.
I
love movies. Big movie buff.
Oh yeah. Oh shoot. We gotta talk about some movies later.
Oh shit.
Number 4, Mash It Down.
Mash it.
Yeah, say it for me.
Mash it down.
Yeah, I said it wrong. I should have you introduce the songs. You know what I'm saying? With the voice, beautiful voice. You know what I'm saying? Mash It Down, man. The track has a mash out posse vibe, along with a bit of techno. Shi puts in work in the booth and murders this track with beautiful, bright, and breathtaking bars. Let's talk about number 4, Mash It Down.
Mash It Down. That is one of the singles on the album. It's basically supposed to be uplifting, inspiring. I want people to work out to it. You know what I'm saying? Throw it on when you're about to work out. You know what I'm saying? Or when you're about to do something, you want to get soup to do something, because it's basically telling you that whatever that you got lined up in front of you, whatever adversity, whatever goal you have, mash it down, yo. Break all that shit down and go get that shit done. Mash it down. So the person that did the beat is the guy from Italy that I basically met him online. He had like a beats website. I went through it. He invited me to go through it. I went through it, found the beat, and I was like, yeah, amazing. Let's do something. So his name is Meccano Beats. He's from Italy. And I had to throw a flow on that, make that one of my main singles. I'm trying to do a video for that too. Working on that now.
I like that because, like, to be honest, international, this the international world, they support hip hop with more girth, more,
they more into it.
And they're just more into it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they can quote your whole album without speaking the language.
Yeah.
So
it's huge in Europe.
Well, it is. America's spoiled. Everybody in America's spoiled with music or whatever, anything you could think of.
I agree.
We're not gonna get into that, but
that's another topic, right?
Exactly. It'll be at all. Number 5. I'm gonna say it's was it Shy or She? I'm gonna say Shy.
Yeah, you said it, Shy.
Okay,
what's my nicknames?
She break it up. Is it gonna be different? Okay. So Shy freestyle over DJ Luckee Lefty mix. Tracks as such separates a rapper and an MC, and Shi-Lythal deserves the title MC, artist, and lyricist, plus Miss Hip Hop. A quotable, bar-worthy, rude girl. I like this one, man. This is another one that stands out. Shout out to, I'm guessing DJ Luckee did this one. So
yes.
let's talk about number 5. What's up?
Yeah, this is one that I love performing as well. This is a really cool joint. I just wanted to show my versatility and flexibility in being able to have the beat change, because he changes the beat all throughout it. I think with a total of like 3 or 4 times he changed the beat, and all throughout the changes, I just stay on cadence and keep killing the shit all the way to the end. And that's what I gotta do. I kill shit, kill tracks. So
that's why you call it
work out on that shit.
The track killer. Like, did you come up with that name, or somebody called you the track killer? Where's that name come from?
Nah, I made that name.
I
just keep killing tracks over and over again. So after a while, it's just like, yo, this is just what I do. Yeah. I'm gonna add that to my name. Also, I like one of my favorite rappers is Ghostface Killah.
Oh,
I love Wu-Tang. I'm a big
hold on, man. That's my favorite, so it can't be your favorite. That's one of my favorites, so it can't.
Really?
Yeah, Ghostface stuff. What? Yes. I be arguing with people all day online. Let somebody say something wrong about Ghostface.
Oh, don't say that about Ghost, yo.
Don't say nothing about Ghostface.
Oh, that's dope. I like that.
But number 5. That's why I said you deserve to have those titles, because the beats change. It is like a freestyle. It's like somebody changing the beat on you. You at I don't know. I'm trying to think of a station. What's a sway? Like you at sway in the morning, you keep changing the beat on you. You're like, oh shoot, and you just keep flowing.
Yeah.
So it gives you that credit. You know what I'm saying? Let's go to number 6. Don't you know? Don't you know? I'm gonna start singing, bud. But this track bleeds hip hop and gets an automatic rewind as artist speaks on her love and hate relationship for the craft of hip hop culture. Now, this could be a double entendre. It sounds like you're talking about a dude, but I know, and I'm praying that it's. I know you're talking about hip hop.
Yeah.
So number 6, what's going on with that track?
So, like you said, and I really like that you really listen to the music. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't just play it, you don't just hear it, you listen into it. Because to be able to catch that means you really did listen to it. It is double meaning. It's about a dude. It's about the music as well. My love for the music, and basically, that is another Luckee Lefty beat, of course.
Loving it.
It's actually one of his older beats that he didn't expect that I was gonna grab up and love, because he be playing me his new shit. I'm like, hold on, go into that.
Give me that 1942 beat. Yeah. Let me get that.
First started doing beats. Just go back, like I like that shit. Bring the shit right back to life. But yeah, that shit is that's actually one of my favorite songs as well. Because it just sums up, back and forth, your love and hate relationship, your love and hate feelings for something that you really are passionate about, whether it's the relationship with your mate, or whether it's something you're passionate about, like music or dance or anything that you really put your heart into, and just just the frustrations, I guess, that you go through with like, yo, don't play with my heart. You know what I'm saying? Like, not a second time, I'm trying to do this. I'm trying to make moves. Don't play with me again. You know what I'm saying? But just stick in there and just, make it through.
No, 100%. Shout out to Necklace Cage. I love this name, man. He's a fan of the show. He's part of the show. He is the show. Necklace Cage, man. What's up, man? He says peace, man. What's good, man? What's going on, man? How you doing, man? This is one of the, this is one of those fans. Like he would, like if he's never heard of you, he's like, oh, I'm going to listen to Shi-Lythal because Mark said it. You know what I'm saying? Because yours said it. So like, I have those type of fans. So that's why like I don't really try to get anybody in the show. People be mad. I'm like, I don't like the album. You know what I'm saying? They'd be mad, but whatever. Number 7 is Mystery Lady No Mo Skit. So again, this because I asked before, but I was like, is this from a movie? Not, but they incorporate these skits and they incorporate the album given character. That's what I was saying about this one. But what's this one from? Is this one from?
That's also from the Dance Hall Queens movie.
Dance Hall Queen, okay.
Yeah, Mystery Lady No More.
I'm loving this kid because I'm jamming and all of a sudden the lady come on talking shit. I'm like, oh
yes,
I'm straightening up in my seat like
yes, and that's how that's how them haters be talking shit. You know what I'm saying? You trying to do your thing before they coming in. I'm like, get your ass, so I'm throw that in there.
I'm like, oh, like what I'm saying? Is anybody like she just sound like a black mama? You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, oh man, like nah, man, nah. You know what I'm saying? What up, DJ Luckee? He's laughing out his bed. Number 8, No Love Zone featuring Drawz Reality.
Yes.
Yo, I'm like, this name is kind of crazy, right? So I'm like, Drawz Reality. I got that. This. Hopefully, you got I don't know, a story behind that name anyway. But number 8, No Love Zone. This is the Talk Your Shit record. It just sounds like it, man. This is a No Love Zone as soon as the fire track starts. As soon as it starts, I think it was 2 seconds, you started rapping. Like, oh, what's going on? Try calling out, soft rappers, man. And then feature Drawz Reality continues the hate zone. Let's talk about number 8, man. No Love Zone featuring Drawz Reality. I like that name, man.
Yeah, so this one, I actually wrote it with Drew. His real name Drew, but Drawz Reality. I wrote it with him to another beat. And then for the album, we decided we're going to keep it consistent and not, we don't want multiple producers. We already had 2 other beats for somebody else. We just, Luckee, give us something to murder this with. So that beat is from Luckee as well. Drawz Reality is my husband. And,
okay.
Yeah. And we used to do.
She's married, guys. She's married. Hey, listen. After that video you posted,
like, we gonna keep that separate. You know what I'm saying?
I'm saying after that video you posted, I'm pretty sure a lot of people gonna be like, "Yo, who is it?" I ain't gotta say no comment. I gotta find the video.
Wait, what video? I post a lot.
The one recently when you had who was it on there? It was just recently on your Instagram, and you was dancing. You had the Outsider socks on.
Oh, you remember Outsider socks? That's funny as hell. Yeah. I love to dance. You know what I'm saying? I post what I want. You know what I'm saying?
I know. It's like, I'm just saying. I was like, oh,
life. Yeah, but
I started like crossing out questions. Like maybe I shouldn't talk about Mandela or something. No, I wasn't. I was joking. No, I wasn't like I had. I was joking around.
That too.
No, I was joking.
You know what I'm saying? We can say Mandela questions. I'm real deep. Many layers.
And that's the good thing.
Ratchet and righteous.
People in general, you gotta have layers, personality. If you got it, flaunt it in a sense, right? You know what I'm saying? You got a body. If I got a body, I'll be shirtless. Like, what you saying? What's the number 3? Like, you be like, what's wrong with this dude? You know what I'm saying? I try to get it tight, though. Shout out to Knicks for life. Salute my guy, man. What's good, man? Yo, everybody laughing. He's laughing, man. But yeah, man. So I like that track. It's another one that stands out.
Thank you.
How about number 9? Dem Love U. Dem Love U skit. So Dem Love Shi-Lythal, Dem Respek Shi-Lythal. That's what I put for that one. Let's talk about number 9 on that one, man. A little quick skit.
So yeah, that's the same movie, Dance Hall. See, when I'm done, you're gonna be watching. I think you should check out this movie real quick. This Dance Hall.
I'm gonna check it out. I swear to God, I think I saw. I don't want to say I saw it, but I think I saw. I know I saw Top Shotters. I saw that one. but you know what I'm saying? Like, but the one it sounds so familiar, like dance hall. I'm like, yo, I think I saw that. Yeah. I dated around, man. So I dated Jamaicans and West Indies. I dated anything you could think of, man. Because I was a dog back then. I thought it was different. I thought everything was different. I said, I gotta get this chick now. And it was like, I was stupid. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? So like I was introduced to a lot of cultural movies and different classes of whatever, you know what I'm saying? So
okay. So you probably did come across this.
So I think I probably came across, that's what I'm saying. Let's go to number 10, man. This is the posse cut, man. Respek Jerzee. Respek Jerzee. Yo, this is my joint right here, man, featuring Like the Emcee, Luckee, Lefty, Grumpy Old Man, Drawz, Realty, and Rashad Son. The posse cut with various bars from like-minded wordsmiths such as Shi-Lythal. All rappers came through and added enough bars to build a pyramid. Bow down to these New Jersey MCs and look them up and just press play.
Yeah.
Let's talk about number 10, man. Posse cut. Usually people leave that to the end, but this one was kind of like, you know what I'm saying? Are they all from Jersey? What's going on here?
Yeah, we all from Jersey, you know, got DJ Luckee Lefty. Got to throw my DJ because my DJ got bars. Got to throw him on the song too, you know what I'm saying? Threw my husband on there. My husband is a beast of an MC. Had to throw him on there. Yeah. Then I got Grumpy Old Man. You're going to hit that. I did the intro with, and, you know, for the Grumpy's World's podcast. Then I got Light the MC, sick MC, you know, look him up as well. He's like a beast. And then rest in peace, I got Rashad's son on there. Absolute monster.
Oh, somebody passed? Oh, man.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Rest in peace. Yeah.
And then in the hook, that beat is also from Luckee Lefty. So he made the beat and rapped on it. He got a sample in there from Lauryn Hill. You know, well-known Jersey representative. Had to throw like there's a whole bunch of little Jersey and Jamaica sprinkles all throughout this album. You know what I mean? So
you tighten it up nice, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I get it. That's why it better be Respek Jerzee. That title fits it so well, like a glove. You know what I'm saying? Like the OJ glove. Well, does that fit? Was the Michael Jackson glove? Just
yeah, that was better.
Number 11. New Jersey Rock featuring Luckee Lefty, man. I'm loving the cuts and the scratches. I just want to say that off the bat because I'm into, I grew up actually in hip hop. It actually saved my life. I love the quality of the elements. They're on my arm. I raised it up for a reason because I knew I was going to say something about it. So the elements are like on my arm. So I love the scratches and I just want to say that first. But after the Queen sings the hook, DJ Luckee Lefty grabs the mic to show and prove. The beat is catchy and allows a different melody type of flow. This is a fun track for me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it gives me that you can got that singing flow. You got that, that you can have fun with the records and synths. You got a different flow. Let's talk about number 11.
Thank you so much. I like your review. That's exactly how I felt too. I really had fun with this track. This is another track that I got on with my DJ. He did the beat. I do have a little trivia in the hook. I do have 3 well-known Jersey MCs on that hook, right? When he's scratching it in there. Do you know who those 3 voices are?
Oh, man. You're going to put me on the spot? I'm about to play it or something, man. Like, I can't.
Whatever you do.
Man, nah, you're gonna tell me on that one, man, because I can't play it on my phone right now. Because I'm recording it for DSPs too, just a certain portion, so they have to actually come. They can listen to the actual breakdown on the DSPs, but they have to come for the whole entire interview on YouTube. But let me know, man. Unless you want to keep it mystery, and let other people look it up.
I wonder if they're gonna know.
Because you're gonna have me look right after the show. I'm gonna hit you up on Instagram, like it's so and so, and be all like in your face. I know it, like that. Wait. Yeah, good.
Hold on. Who said that? New Jerusalem, lyric for lyric, rock like extraterrestrial. It's 3 different peoples.
All right. Damn, now you got me.
I give you a hint with one.
Drawz is not from New Jersey, right?
It's from Jersey.
Was that him?
Who?
Drawz the Damager.
Oh no.
I thought I heard him. Was it anybody from the Outsiders? Was it Young Z?
No.
Play it again, because you guys have me going crazy now. I'm about to go crazy.
Here you go. Hold on.
I'm getting help. Tame One is one.
Okay, smart, Nicholas. That's one. Tame is one.
Was Reggie Noble on there?
Reggie, yes, that's number 2.
And then we got a question mark. What's the third? So Reggie, it was Reggie, Tame One. I would have never got that Tame One, but Tame One, fun fact, taught rest in peace, first of all, and taught Redman how to rap.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
gives him
the third one.
His flowers for that, yep.
Artifacts?
Yeah.
I didn't know that one. That was my boy.
Yeah.
I'm a cheat.
But you got Tame on there. You gonna have the other one too, you know.
Necklace Cage. My man, Necklace Cage coming through with
okay, Necklace. Okay.
See what I'm saying? I thought I got some true hip hop fans, man.
Yes.
Yo, you got
Luckee did that. Luckee slid that in there, another little, jewel in there, because we got a whole bunch of Jersey sprinkles throughout this little garden right here, and a black butterfly coming out the garden. So
shout out to
Jersey and Jamaican one there,
DJ Luckee, man. You got me, you know what I'm saying? Back in school, man, I'm sweating like a goddamn, I'm sweating like R. Kelly, man, and come on, man. You got me doing this. Is supposed to be a fun show, man. You got me sweating out. Let's go to number 12, man. Fresh Start featuring L. Is it L. Sensei?
Elder Sensei from the Artifacts.
Elder Sensei, yeah. I want to say, like, is that him? I was like, is that? Because I was like, is that him? When I was like, I'm like listening to it, I'm going, I don't know. Maybe somebody got it. You know what I'm saying? But I was just like, it could be him. And I was like, I gotta ask him. All right, so shout out to the Artifacts. We just talked about it. We just had it mixed in. It makes it a perfect transition, I guess, for the record. The Rude Gyal speaks on her background and her musical bloodline. Shout out to the parents, your parents, and all parents, man. Feature Elder Sensei also speaks on his fresh start with music. We get a couple or more bars from both of them at the end, and it's always welcome, man. I always like when somebody spits, and then maybe like that third verse. That third verse is missing in hip hop, and you guys put it together. But 8 bars, I think, you know what I'm saying, at the end, and I thought it was fire, man. Let's talk about number 12 and the Artifacts, man.
So that joint is another one, a beat made by Luckee Lefty. It's isn't that the Teddy Pendergrass sample? He made that when Teddy Pendergrass passed away. He made that sample, that beat. And I heard it, loved it. Did my joint on it. I hit L up and wanted his voice on it because I've never heard him on nothing like this. And I was like, I would love to hear your voice, your style on something like this type of beat. And he was down to do it. He did a great job on it. I'm basically just talking about like my upbringing with music and everything. And just the sounds that I listened to growing up in the house. And my elementary school, I went to the same elementary school as Whitney Houston. I had the same music teacher as her, Miss Bartlett.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so that's like in me, embedded in me from younger and learning the instruments and everything. So I just wanted to give a little more substance and let people know a little bit more about me with this track.
That was actually one of my questions. I'm glad it came up. I'm glad when things come up naturally. Do you play an instrument?
Yeah, violin and the bass guitar. A little piano.
Stop playing.
Yeah.
Not stop playing, but keep playing. You know what I'm saying? I just play it. But shout out to DJ Luckee Lefty bassist. Shout out to the third verse, man. Third verse is lost, man. And this is why I go crazy about Lloyd Banks' album. People are like, I said, yo, Lloyd Banks is killing people, man. He got the third verse. They throw a feature on there, but like, oh, you think I was done?
Yeah.
I'm about to come back on. No, I got another one. Like, I'm like, damn, Lloyd.
And another one.
Yeah, I'm like, yo, Lloyd.
Yep.
It's the Lloyd Banks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I like Lloyd Banks too. I'm a fan of his too.
Oh, he's dope. He's dope. He's one of my favorites too. Let's go to number 13. I hope I'm saying this right. You know, Nyam steak skit.
Oh, Nyam.
Not here we go. I'm about to get Jamaican lessons live. Say it again. Nyam.
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 It means eat.
It means greedy for steak, right?
Eat.
It means eat.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because I was like, this is what I put. I need help breaking down this skit. Me not know. I put that at the end. Me not know.
Me not
know what this mean because she wrote like she was heavy into the accent, and I was like,
that is me and my brother. My brother Tess. Me and him watched that movie over and over again. Top Shotters. That is one of the funniest parts.
That's on Top Shotters. Okay.
Yo, I had to put that in there. We do because the mother, she come out, she sweeping, she come out, and she want him to go to the store and get sardines. He mad as hell. Like, damn, we gotta eat sardines again for dinner. Yep. What the fuck? And she's like, what? She get mad as hell. She's like, go away. Where you gonna go? Where you gonna go foreign with your mama where you can nyam steak? So she basically said, why don't you go to America with your mom where you can eat steak? Why don't you go foreign with your mama where you can nyam steak? You know, and so
I was like, yo, I'm gonna need help with this one because it's funny because people know me for breaking down. Like you said, I really listen to the music, but I'm like, I kept listening to this going. I ain't gonna get it. I ain't gonna get it, man. I'm out there like, you know what I mean? I'm like, nah, I'll just wait. This will be fun.
That was just something I love, so I had to put it in there. Like, it's just something that cracks me up every time I hear it. So I was like, let me throw that in there.
I kind of got it, but I didn't get it. You know how, like, because I was like, she probably cussing this dude out because he wants steak, but I just didn't know. You know what I'm saying? Like,
he don't want no fucking sardines again, auntie. Damn,
like, more sardines, dog. Like, whoa, man. At least get the spicy ones, though. Say,
right?
The plain joints.
All that shit.
Hot sauce in it. So.
Red hot.
Yo. Let's go to number 14. Super Saiyan. I'm saying that right? Super Saiyan, right?
Yeah.
All right. Super Saiyan Club Mix by DJ Luckee Lefty, man. Head nodding club mix. Push you at a go-go spot. Pump on your fist like Jersey Shore, man. What's going on with number 14? Because I know it leads into, I don't know if 15 came first, and then I'm guessing 15 came first, and then, but you put that first. So talk about the club mix version.
I wanted to, I put it in that order. I wanted y'all to vibe out to the club mix of it first. Super Saiyan is one of the singles. That's the last joint that I put at the end. But this mix, Luckee mixed it up, and he throws it on at barbecues and when he's warming up for parties and stuff, like if he got a gig and stuff, and it gets people going and stuff. I like it. It's a nice little upbeat joint. And you know what Super Saiyan is, right?
I do. I break it down in the next
Dragon Ball Z.
The next one.
Yeah. So I used to watch that shit in high school. That cartoon, like
I never got into it.
Really?
Nah, I watch cartoons all the time, but I mean, like, I remember when it came out. I think it was like, well, I was in the streets, and then my cousins under me. You know how like you got cousins that's 5 years under or something, so you kind of chill with them, don't with them.
Yeah,
like they can't hang with you, but you at a cookout they can chill, but they can't chill with you.
Yeah,
so they was watching Dragon Ball Z while I was watching. You know, I did the Tom and Jerry's and whatever the Transformers back in the day, and then I was in the streets doing other shit. So I was like around that time I wasn't watching TV. So Dragon Ball Z, I was like. I come in there like turn this shit, but like I'm like, what the hell's going on? And the cards came out, and I'm like, yo, y'all, but this is,
and the hair turning gold, and
I'm like, what is this shit? Yeah. And I'm in the kung fu movies and all that shit, you know what I'm saying? But I was like, what is this? And I like Japanese animation too, but I was like, something was off with that. I liked it more the Japanese animation type of stuff, like I'm trying to think of something off the head. I can't, about the.
What you like Naruto?
Ninja Star, Ninja Scroll.
Ninja Scroll.
I'm trying to, Ninja Scroll is insane. I can't think of about my top because it's not the subject, but I if I sit down and write some down, I could tell you all the ones I love. And that was fire. We could trade them. Yo, I felt the same way. Well, for Dragon Ball Z, did he like it or not like it?
See, I was into it. My boyfriend at the time was into. That's all he had on the fucking TV. So I watched that shit. I'm like, yo, this shit is dope, yo.
Nah, like
I would never put it on myself. It was just.
I get it. I get why the fan base went. I get it, but he said he didn't like it. That's what. Yes, no, I'm just joking. I don't want. I
hate no Dragon Ball Z. See, tag. I'm gonna have to go Super Saiyan on y'all and shit.
No, that got nothing to do with hating the music, though. You know what I'm saying? The music, man. Nah, it's dope. It's dope. But let's go into 15, the original cut, Super Saiyan. So Shi-Lythal's Dragon Ball S cells got her rocking the mic right. Her hip hop powers surpassed Goku's over this bass heavy, tough track. This song goes hard, man. It's dope. So I don't know anything about Dragon Ball Z, but I did my research so I can add it into the equation. Probably watched one episode in my whole life, but I just did research prior to it. But yeah, talk about the single, the last track. Talk about it, man.
Yeah, Dragon Ball. Well, like I said, I used to watch it a little bit because my man was into it, and again, this guy serving beats. I met him online. Never met him in person though, but we great with music. Yeah, Ninja Scrolls. So he put me on his beats. I listened to a bunch of beats. I dropped my kids off. I remember that day I dropped my kids off at school. I was walking up my street about to go home and get ready for work. I'm going through the guy website with his beats, just listening to stuff walking. Came across this beat. I was like, oh shit. It took me back. I'm like, yo, this shit is fucking from back in the day, yo. But by the time I got home, I got the hook. I got like half a verse already. I'm like, yo, hit dude, like, yo, give me this beat. Like, I'm not even
like, yo, I want that. Let me get that right now.
Yeah, let me get this beat right now. And then I do have a video to it where I have my kids in the video, I have my mom's in the video, a lot of people from Jersey and stuff, because I used to have a lot of parties and barbecues, and so it's a whole bunch of that footage in there, and a couple of Dragon Ball Z images and stuff from the actual cartoon. But yeah, that's my little baby. I've been rocking that. I like performing that. I've been rocking that for a minute. So
we gotta go right into questions, right? Since we're gonna coming off the Dragon Ball Z thing. Give me a couple more cartoons you grew up with and that hits your soul, that you like, yo, my childhood was this, blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying?
Cartoons? I was watching everything. Tiny Toon Adventures, Sailor Moon. That was my shit in the morning getting ready. Yeah. What else? Tom and Jerry.
Oh yeah.
What's the one with it's like a black ghost and a white ghost or something here? They always like chasing the
like Mad. It was like Mad TV, like the Mad. It was like, was it Mad?
It would come on during Mad TV, I believe. You know what I'm talking about? They was fighting and chasing each other.
It was called one of y'all in the chat. I know y'all know it. It was called it was like Spies. Was it called Spy?
Spy versus Spy.
Spy versus Spy. Spy versus Spy.
Yeah, that was an old ass cartoon, yo. That the Jetsons, Flintstones.
Flintstones. Yep.
I love cartoons, and then Cartoon Network, Adult Swim. I used to watch all that shit.
I used to get all into that, man. All into it. Let's go back to your career. Let's talk about where it all started. So let's talk about your journey, 10, 15 years, I'm guessing, back with 840 Entertainment. The fancy remix, called Handsome Huh? Handsome Huh? Handsome.
You handsome.
Yes, so Lucky Luck Production. So do you own your own company? Let's talk about your whole journey. You talked a little bit about it earlier in the beginning, but do you own your own production? Do you own a label? Do you own your masters? First about let's talk about your journey and the years that you've been into this, and loving the craft.
Wow. So you did take me back with that 840 Entertainment. I did Captain Caveman. I did.
I'm moving it.
I did start with that entertainment group. We also develop LMD Media Group, Inf Power Music Group. My own business is called MNFT. That's Mother Nature Father Time. That represents my husband and I. And we have like a clothing line, MNFT Gear. We started that back when we started performing in 2010.
Mm-hmm.
We would bring our kids on stage with us, and always incorporating the family. So that's how we.
That's dope.
My husband came up with the name. He's Father Time on Mother Nature. So we have that. That's a side. Then as far as I do have my own my publishing. So we have Mother Nature Father Time Publishing under ASCAP.
Loving it.
Because it started like the music, like I said, it's always been with me, but at the same time, it became when it started becoming more than a hobby.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm doing it more and more and investing more and more of my time in myself and my craft and education and, you know, studying and practicing. And as I became more and more serious with it, I realized, you know, like I could actually make money off something that I love doing. So once I realized that, I'm like, I got to protect it. So take the steps to make sure you do the paperwork, get your paperwork in order, you know, just to protect yourself for all the effort, you know, anything you're passionate about and you putting all that time and effort into, and you got years in, you protect it, because the last thing you want is somebody to come in and just snatch up something that's your heart and go make, you know, blow up off
billions off. Yeah, hit record. You're like, oh,
yeah. Like, yeah, because they do it all the time. They come, the A&Rs from the major labels, they come down to the hood and they come to our open mics and they come and they take it. They, you know, sometimes they might see a nice artist and like, oh, great, ready to go, let's grab them. Or they might just take your music, take your material, because you're naive, you don't protect yourself, and they could just take it and rearrange the words and the melody is a little bit, and boom, now they got a hit. Now they got the next hit song. So, you know, protect yourself.
100%, because there's a lot of, you know, stories going on. You know, I'm not gonna get all the names right. You know, somebody was talking about how Puff and Big took somebody's rap style. And you know what I mean? Long story. I don't know all the details to it, but I heard that rumor. Just the flow, not the like Biggie's rap. That was his lyrics, whatever. But it just took another guy's flow. Yeah. And then, you know, I'm hearing about, you know, Martin stealing Shanae character, you know, from another comic, and he stopped doing comedy because it was stolen and it got jacked and it got, you know, amped up, and, you know, everybody, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna, you know, get into it, but it just tells people that you do got to protect yourself, own your stuff. And I had a rapper on here, and I ain't got name no names, but he was like, he didn't know the business, and I was like, wow, he's been in the business for some time now. That's why doesn't he have it locked down now? I was kind of like upset, but I couldn't like show it. I couldn't say anything. Yeah. But I think eventually when I get cool with him, you know, I'm cool with him, but I'm like, I ain't that cool with him. I just met him like I met you. If I ever get to talk to him again, I'm gonna say, yo, man, you need to own your, you know, you're right. You know, you need to own your mat. You need, you know what I mean? So
yeah, it's just important. Get your publishing, own our shit.
Yeah. So, and then it's all about family wealth. You know what I'm saying? You show and prove. You see now your kids see your emotions, what you're doing, how your, you know, income's coming in. They go like, damn, that's all you gotta do is do the paper, sign that, and do that, like, you know, and they start doing it. You know what I'm saying? And then say, you know, y'all get 90 years old, y'all pass away. Now all that music is going to them.
Yes.
Played still is going to them or going to their kids or something like that. So people gotta, black people gotta wake up and start figuring out how to build family wealth.
Yes.
And not just selfish wealth and wealth for now or money for now.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So how was your upbringing and background influence? No, how has your upbringing and background influence your music and lyrics? That's what I really want to say.
Wow, that's I grew up with Jamaican parents, right? So, but I'm in America. So I go to school, kids is, you know, speaking Ebonics, they get, you know what I'm saying? They in the American culture.
Big L, they all Big L.
Yeah. I go chill at their house. They whole everything is different about their whole culture, everything. And then I come home and it's straight up like I'm in Jamaica. Like, heavy accents. You're eating Jamaican food. Don't ask me for no damn pizza. What is pizza? You know, like it's just, you know,
what is pizza?
Yeah,
they don't know what it is. They
like they don't fucking eat no pizza. It's cooked food. You eat cooked food all the time. You don't know burgers, no none of that shit. So it was a whole different culture coming up with the music and everything. My father was in a reggae band, so he would have practices in the basement, and I would go and be around that, see them practicing, sing back up in it with them. My mom always playing the oldies. You know, my brother plays the saxophone. He rap too. So, you know, my uncles all have bands. Like it's a whole bunch of different. My auntie,
you got musical family. Like like it's like I don't say the Partridge Family. Was the Partridge Family musical? I'm trying to remember if that show. But like your whole family, I'm just not equated to something crazy, right? Because I just like to laugh. But you know, like it's dope that's your upbringing, and you know, like I said, the question prior to that, and I was talking about playing instruments. I love how people play instruments. Now, speaking of instruments, right, and music, having a music background and family, so does the playing the instruments and being around that musical family give you I guess a head start on creating better music or music in general?
I believe so. I believe it made me open to all different types of music. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I'm really in love with it. I'm in love with music ever since I was little, and being exposed to all the different types, you know, from reggae to R&B to jazz to classical music to like, I love all instruments. Like I love all different types of music. So that helps me to be versatile with what I spit with the music that I make. You know, I like to hear different things. People rapping on unusual beats or beats that you wouldn't normally rap over. I like to hear that with like a sick lyrical flow over something like, you know, a dope jazz beat or something like.
So, that's fly. That's
my creativity, I would say.
That's fly. Speaking of your creativity, how do you approach writing your lyrics, and what themes or ideas do you often explore in your music?
So, I write at any time, whenever I get inspiration, which could be at any time. So, you know, and on anything. I'll use my phone, put it in my notepad. I'll get a pen, put it on the back of a receipt, envelope.
I like that.
You know, like whatever I can at the time, just so I could grab that. Okay, boom, 2 bars. Oh, that was dope. Let me just get this down, and then come home and expand on that idea. I love to talk about growth, motivating people to break down barriers, living life, family, love, a lot of love, because I'm a very loving person.
You're shining right now. You're glowing. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you. And that's what you know, the world is lacking. So, you know, I'm down to spread it and promote that and family life, you know. So I'm looking forward to what I got coming up.
I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait already, man.
That's gonna be murder.
It's you know, speaking of like, you know, you're a true MC. You can tell. I like, and I call like a lot of people like, oh, you can't call everybody MC. I said I seen her. I didn't see you in live, but I saw your footage of you rocking the crowd. So you're an MC. You rock the crowd. You rock the, like, you know what I'm saying. So but you know, you're talking about, you know, you carrying things, writing things on receipts. You know, another New Jersey all-star, Raw Digger, said recently that, you know, she pulled out one of these. She pulled out the composition notebook out of her purse at an interview. Like, she has one at all times.
Yeah.
And, you know, it just when you said that, it reminded me of that. You know what I'm saying?
Notebook right there.
She is
always next to you. Like, gotta write it down.
Like, you know, like, that's mine. My composition notebook is this. Instead of like writing lyrics, I'm writing, like, you know, verses on other people's verses. So it's kind of weird, right? How do you stay motivated and creative when working on new music, and what is your creative process like?
Wow. I get, like I said before, inspired by many different things. So I'm like always creative and I'm motivated to bring my ideas to life. You know what I'm saying? When I have a thought and I'm like, yo, like energizes me to like be able to make what I have my thoughts and shit come alive. So right now working on the second album and I have a certain viewpoint of how I want it to come out, and I'm just focused trying to hone in on that every day. It's like building a block. Like, you know, you put one little stone in and next day and the next day, next day until you reach your goal. And the second album is going to be a beast, just like the first one is.
I'm already itching. I'm itching like Pookie, dog. Pookie in New Jack City.
My creative process. You know, I like to roll up, I blaze while I'm writing. I'll throw on a couple of beats. Maybe I'll throw on a beat and keep playing that over and over again while I write. And then after a while, I'm tired of that beat and I'll throw on another beat, but keep writing that same song to another beat. And then you know you have a good verse when it can go to any beat. You freak it to any beat, you're like, oh, this shit is gravy, you know? You know? And that's basically my creative process.
I like that because like I never heard it like that. And if other rappers do that, they never told me that. You know what I'm saying? That's the first time I've heard someone kind of admit that. And you know, that's dope. It's a dope process. I like that. What sets hip hop apart from other genres, and why is it a global phenomenon?
Wow, hip hop is universal. It's, you know, it exceeds race, age, sex, whatever you got going. You know what I'm saying? It touches everybody, and there's so many different elements to it that, you know, from fashion to graffiti to breaking to mixing to, you know, writing, spitting, like that. Everybody can be a part of it. Well, if you don't rap, hey, maybe you could tag up, maybe you could draw real good. You know what I'm saying? You don't do that. Maybe you could dance real good. You could break dance to it. You know what I'm saying? And it's a feeling. It's a form of expression, and that's what I feel sets it apart from maybe other more concentrated, like if reggae. It's only certain people will like reggae. You know what I'm saying? Like that's like a selective genre, I would say. Pop. Only a selective certain people gonna listen to that, you know. But I think hip hop touches so many different people, and they got country hip hop and R&B hip hop and variations of the hip hop that, you know, is basically worldwide, and that's what sets it apart.
It's kind of like you got the roots with, you know, those, you know, the Melly Mel's and all that, and Kumo D's, the roots, and then you got the, you know, the tree trunk is like the Run DMCs and all that stuff. Then the branches, that's when it starts branching out. That's what you said, the rock, you got the Latin hip hop, you got all that stuff like that, even the trap and all that stuff. Biggest influences and how they impact your music. Yeah, that's it. So biggest influence and how do they influence your music?
My family. They really influenced my music because they inspire me to keep being true to myself, being real, telling my story, expressing love, expressing showing different viewpoints, and just to keep grinding and keep doing what I love to do. They really inspire me. As far as like musically, I try not to like hone in on any one artist, you know, because I'm basically competing with myself. I'm always trying to get better than my last album, than my last verse, than my last video. And even I'll go back now to my old videos and be like, oh, I should do this, or I would do this differently, or you know what I'm saying? Always critiquing, trying to be better.
Your biggest critic.
Yeah. I'm in my biggest competition, period. Like I'm trying to be better than I was yesterday. Like, so I try not to focus on any one artist because I don't want to be too over influenced by them. Like I'm staying creative and true to myself. But I do listen to all different people, from a lot of Wu-Tang, the Locks. I like Nas, J. Cole, Kendrick, Fab.
Oh, Fab. Yeah, you saying Fab, man, is one of my favorite MC. Every time if I hear a favorite MC, I gotta stop him. Fab,
he's so people sleep on him. He is nice as hell from the start, from day one, yo.
You gotta realize because I'm about to say, because listen, I like to have fun on the show too. But Fab, if you listening, okay, we know you a fashion model, dog.
Right?
We know you got the gear. We know you look good in China, Japan, wherever you doing. I don't know what you're doing. Every time I see you,
you're living life.
Get back in the booth.
Get your ass in the booth.
Please. We need another one with Jada. We need another, summertime shootouts. We need come on, man. Stop playing, man.
Yes, please put it out.
Man. Fab. Every time I talk Fab, I go crazy.
Papoose, Remy.
Papoose, Remy, yep.
Rod Digger, Outsiders, like.
I love the Outsiders.
Redman, like.
I love it, man. Listen, I got a fun question for you. Any superpower, right?
Oh shit!
Any superpower?
This morning, so let me see what you gonna say.
Any superpower, but how will you use it to help your career? Any superpower? You guys.
So because I can't think of anything else right now, but what my answer was to my son today, I'm there washing dishes. He comes and asks me that. He says, "Would I rather have ice power or firepower?" All right, and I said, "I would rather have firepower because I'm a Sagittarius." He was like, I knew he was gonna say that, Ma. Okay, well, what if it wasn't about signs? What if he wasn't a Sagittarius or nothing? Which one would it be? Ice power, firepower? And again, I chose the firepower because I would rather be hot than cold. You know what I'm saying? I can't cold temperatures. I'm Jamaican. I like
Jamaican. Come on, man.
But I would use that firepower to burn down all haters, all adversity, all roadblocks, burn all that shit down. So that I could, maneuver my way to where I'm supposed to be already. All right.
I love it. I like that answer, man. Any wild moments while touring or being on stage, anything like that, anything that you can say, fans create, I don't know, something. It could be something you was out and you're like, yo, what the hell? Like,
it's been a whole bunch of crazy shit. I've seen so many shit from niggas doing mosh pits, falling off the fucking stage, on there rapping, have the mic in your hand and fall off the stage. Like, first of all, people need to understand when you go to perform, if you doing your set, don't get fucked up before you perform. Like, you know what I'm saying? Niggas be saucy as hell. You get up there like, yo, I don't know your verse like that. You supposed to be performing it for me. Like, come on. And you have, over intoxicated. Like, chill. Wait till you perform.
Yeah.
Then you get saucy or go home and get saucy. You're supposed to be networking and using that time to shine. So
this is why I'm drinking coconut water right now. Then eventually, I'll probably crack a beer and watch the rest of the game. But no, I was like, I know I can smoke and do all that, but like for the podcast, I let everybody do whatever they want. But I know I gotta have a clear head because I want to have appropriate questions, and I don't want to turn into a different person. I don't think I'm a different person, but you can be more.
You want to have more control over the situation.
Some type of control. Hey, you know what I mean? I just want to be a good interview because you can use this material for anything. You know what I'm saying? For future promotion or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
A lot of sound bites. I think I provide quality sound bites when I speak to people.
Yes, sir.
If you could, I'm sorry,
I said you got a great voice.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. I do want to do like, voiceovers. I'm trying to get out. I haven't tried to get into it, but I would love to get into that. Mm. If you could have a rap battle with any historical figure,
ooh,
who would it be and why? Who would it be and why? Huh?
A historical figure?
Yeah, these are all original questions. If you watch any of my interviews, I don't ask the same question.
So it's not even like it don't have to be a musical artist, just any historical figure. I could have
like Rosa Parks or something. I don't know.
Who I want to talk to? Like,
You got to battle him. You battle him though. You know what I'm saying?
Like rap battle?
Yeah, I'm talking about rap battle. If you could rap battle any historical figure, but like it could be anybody. And why? Why would you want to? You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. I'm gonna say some wild shit. The first thing that came to my head was to say Trump, and only because
yo,
because I'm gonna rip that nigga, okay? And every comeback that he have, I'm gonna switch that shit around, rip that nigga, okay?
Yo, you be like, you got.
I mean,
you got 27 indictments.
They have to come get this footage from me right now, yo. Like, nope, this is confiscated. You mentioned Trump, take this shit away, but like
YouTube is
rip
like,
him right now.
YouTube is like, I don't know, man, walking on like eggshells, man. Sometimes I don't even like messing with YouTube because I swear, I think I was talking about. I don't even want to talk. I think I was talking about COVID one time, and they took off one of my shows.
They flagged you.
They flagged me. I was like, come on, man, like y'all bugging. So
yeah.
So that's a good one. Trump, yeah, that's a good one.
But battle wise, rapping, I think I might do like maybe Ghostface because I love him so much, or Jay-Z. Like I would like to go back and forth sparring with you, like.
Ooh.
Only because I know so much of his raps and stuff, so I know he gonna say and shit a little bit, and I like his flow, but he's so unpredictable at the same time. So it's like,
hold on, which one, Jay or Ghost?
Both.
Oh, both. Because you said he, and I was like, which one you talking about? You said two people. Okay, both. Yeah, Ghost still got the magic, man. Jay-Z still got the flow too. So I mean, I don't know, man. Who would play you in a autobiography movie? Like who would play Shi-Lythal, man? Who would play? You know what I'm saying? The gorgeous Shi-Lythal, man. Who's playing you?
Thank you. I don't know. I don't know. I've heard so many different supposed twins I got. So
snap! You got some doppelgangers, or they call it? No,
yeah, I guess so. But I don't know. I really don't know.
That would be dope. You know, the reason I asked that question because I want people to think about, you know, their lifespan, and you know why they're actually here, and then, you know, whenever you get up for another day, man, you're lucky to get up first of all and breathe and live and have another day to do something positive and love. So like, I asked that question because I was wondering, like, you know, I think everyone has a story. I think everyone has a book, at least one book, right? You know what I'm saying? So everyone's here for a reason, and they got an autobiography in them, man. So it kind of like, it's kind of giving you, it kind of opens up for you to think more about who you are, and you know what's if you're gonna take a left or a right next time. You know what I'm saying? Especially because, you know, I'm not saying you're a bad person, but you know what I'm saying, you know what I mean? Just doing the right thing and the right choices, and just living good, man, and having the right circle of people around you and stuff like that. So I like to have open up and don't just kind of like, they could be fun too, but then you think about it later, like, yo, hold on, like, yo, I gotta do something. I gotta do something else. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I like that, man. What hip hop era would you time travel to?
Probably the 90s. That's when I most was partying. To the music. 90s, maybe late 90s to the like maybe 95 to 2005.
Okay.
Like that span instead of like, you know,
you can just say this is the 90s. Yeah. A lot of people do that too. They break a lot of people break it down like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, a lot of people do that. They be like, not just the 90s, I want the mid 90s. Or some people do it before, because a lot of older people, they go 80s to 90s, 95. You know what I'm saying? Like that. You know what I mean?
I wasn't really listening to it in the 80s. I wasn't like, as I got older and I studied, because I studied music too in college. I had Blues to Rap. I had that class. But the older, like the 80s and stuff, I didn't even grow up listening to that. My time will be like the 90s. So that's why, like, it's nostalgic. You know what I mean? I remember dancing to the shit and parties and shit. So that would be like my time frame. But I do admire. I do now go back and listen to the 80s or 70s hip hop and stuff like that.
That's what's up. Shout out to Hollywood
What's up, my
210.
Juice Clay's dad?
What's up? Oh snap! Juice Clay's dad. Now Juice Clay is a rapper. Is he produced? I know he's a rapper. He's one of my friends on Twitter, like a rap. One of the, you know what I'm saying. He's been on the show. And I'm a fan. That's dope, man. So what up, Dad? What up, Pops?
What up, Pops?
Tell your son what up. You know what I'm saying? Juice Clay. I got one last question, man. What's an unexpected and unusual source of inspiration you've drawn from for one of your songs?
So I draw when I'm emotional. Like I think that shit just pours out, right? Especially if I'm upset. If I'm real upset, so I would say I would get inspiration from pain. Because soon as something happened, I have to get it out. You know what I'm saying? You got to get it out some way, some form. Make sure to get it out though.
Yeah.
I'm talking to somebody, like don't, I don't want to be physical, hurt nobody, hurt myself.
Yeah.
Or talk to somebody or write this shit down. So my way is to write it down. So shit happen. Even really good stuff. Like joy, like when I had my kids, gave birth. Right there in the hospital, I had my notebook and my pen. I was
oh, snap it out.
I swear.
You're like 6 pounds, 3 ounces, Robin.
I had, because of the experience was so like life changing, and like I had to document it instantly, So I get a lot of inspiration from like how I'm feeling at the time, especially if it's real extreme anger or extreme joy, that should just pour out easily, and it's a hit.
Nah, I like it, man, because like I think a lot of people, a lot of artists, when they use their pain or their actual truth in music, it's just more authentic. It's just, and it's more real. It comes forward better. You know what I'm saying? Instead of like making something up, a story. You can make a story up and have fun with it, but that's that type of song. But when you're more open to your audience, we feel it too. We're like, yo, I got kids, I got this, I was pregnant, I was this,
yeah,
like that, whatever it was, your rap. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's realistic rap.
Relatable.
Shout out to the kids, man. You got 1, 2, like you mentioned one. Is it 1, 2? How many kids you have?
So I raised 6 boys in my house. Yes, I raised 6 boys. I gave birth to 4. 2 was natural, and I have a set of twins.
Okay, I'm sorry. Say that again. I was clapping. I'm sorry. So you raised 6 boys.
I raised 6 boys. 4 of them I gave birth to. 2 was like the regular way, natural, and then the last 2 were twins. But they're all boys from age 13 to 25.
All boys.
All boys.
What the man? I just give these up real quick, but just real quick. How was that experience? And like, give us some background on on raising 6 boys. That got to be tough. You know what I'm saying? I didn't do it alone, but I'm just saying, like, but as a woman and all that testosterone in the house, you ready to all that smell, the smells of boys and men. I know, you know what I'm saying. So give me some feedback on that, man.
Well, I absolutely did not do it myself. Thank God. I'm blessed. I had a lot of help, village per se to speak, with my mom, my brother, my husband, my aunties, so my uncles. So we all help each other, and that's how we able to manage. But it's never a dull moment. It was fun. The house is always live. There's always something going on. Right now I got 5 of them in the house. So like I love them though. I swear, I really am blessed that they don't give me no problems. Knock on wood. I pray that they stay. I know like happens, but they have not given me any problems. They are the sweetest, most smartest. Like that's
Yeah.
the next generation. We've been pouring in them from they was a seed. So like, watch out. Like what I'm
Nah,
saying.
you raising these boys to men, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to the group anyway. But you raising these boys to men, man, and it's something that it's not heard a lot. It's like you talking about the family dynamic of having a circle of people that helped you and still help you to this day, and them being actually great kids. You know what I'm saying? And it's tough. Like 5, 6 kids. Now you got 5 or 6, but it's tough because boys. I've been a boy. I've been. You know what I'm saying? So I know what I got into. My mother only had one boy. You know what I'm saying? And a daughter. But I was out there. You know what I'm saying? So to keep them safe and to keep them motivated to just to be good boys, good kids, man. I praise to you, man. I bow down to you and your family and what I'm saying, husband and everybody, man.
Peace, King. Thank you. And my son graduating. He graduated in high school this year. So he going to Montclair State University, got a scholarship. So I'm real excited and happy and proud of him. So proud of him.
Congratulations, son. Congratulations, Prince. You know what I'm saying? Stop playing, man. Yeah, I love those stories, man. I can't, man. I'm about to send you gifts, man, just because of that. You know what I'm saying? Are you there? Oh, don't tell me she froze. Did she freeze? Shy. Oh, I think she froze, man. Well, it's the end of the show anyway, but I think hopefully she comes back real quick so she can shout out and promote. I wanted her to promote her new album that's coming out, but she froze on me. Hopefully, it comes back real quick. But this is the THHC podcast, episode 141, with Shi-Lythal. She was a great guest, great co-host, because my guests are also co-hosts. And hopefully we'll meet someday. Hopefully we can actually meet and be friends and take pictures and photos and, all that. But hopefully she comes back. I wanted to give her shout outs, but go listen to the album. Go get familiar. She got 2 mixtapes. And she got this album out currently. And like she said, she's working on a new album. I was trying to get the title out of her. And hopefully she comes back real quick. But Jamerican Rude Gyal. And go check out the album and then come back and listen to this review. And let me know if I'm on point. Let me know how you like it. What's your favorite tracks? Favorite songs? Things like that. And we talked about cartoons on here. What's your favorite cartoons? You know what I'm saying? From back in the day. What's your favorite cartoons? Your favorite, movies. We talk about movies on here. What's your favorite movies, man? Give us some, like I always like loving welcome comments. So comment below, like, subscribe, notification bell, share the video. Let me know if I have any good or bad practices on the show. Let me know. Give me some feedback. I don't mind the comments. Let me know what's going on. What's good, man? But I was gonna have her promote. She has down below. I have, if you want to reach out to her, get a feature. Is that her? Let's see if that's in the comments. Oh no, that's not. That's DJ Luckee Lefty. You know what I'm saying? Great interview. I appreciate it, King. But yeah, I wanted her to promote. But if y'all want to get a verse, y'all see the information below. You can reach her on Twitter, and you can reach her on Instagram. It is scrolling below. On Twitter, it's at Shy SHILYTHAL. That's Twitter. And then on Instagram, it's at Shy SHI_LYTHAL_DA_track_killer. Like it's a long one for Instagram, but go check her out, man. And I can't wait for the next album to drop. I can't wait for the next project or EP or mixtape she's gonna be doing. And we'll see about it, man. We will see. But next week. Oh, hold on, she's back. Shy, you back?
Yeah.
Oh, what's up? What's up? Because I was like, oh man, I was trying to promote for you. I'm like, yo, I had another question for him, man.
I'm sorry, my laptop died. I was mad. Like, damn.
Don't worry about it. I'm on my laptop, but it's plugged in. I got it plugged in. They usually, because the interview is usually an hour and a half. It just depends on the content and the quality of the guest. But this is, so this is basically, I just want you to promote. And let us know what's going on with you. If you have any questions for me, this is the time. But promote, and then say something positive for your fans and whoever is listening, if you don't mind.
Okay. So I got a few things I'm working on, real excited about. It's coming up. I don't want to jinx it or anything, so I'm not going to talk about it yet, but stay tuned. I'm also working on some videos and my second album. So that's also coming up. I got a joint called 3 the Wet Way, with Queen Nevaeh and Miss Reese that I'm going to release soon. Just working on the artwork. Got a couple of gems that's coming out. So stay tuned for that. One positive thing I want to leave saying is believe in yourself. Don't ever stop going after what you're passionate about. And if you can make a living off doing something that you love for the rest of your life, do that. That's what I would say. Invest in yourself. Make sure you invest in yourself, and don't be afraid to invest in yourself.
That's the best information you can give somebody, man. Like I said earlier about passive income and finding something that you love and then developing it to get income somehow. And this is what I'm doing. I love to speak. I love to write. So I'm writing books. I'm gonna promote it again. Second book's on the way. And
what's the name of your book?
Oh, it's called Severe's Chronicles, Volume 1. And it talks about it's the breakdown of albums that I like, and it's by a True Vine Publishing Company, which is a Black publishing company, and they're working on my second one. It's done, but it's just getting edited and stuff, and the pictures and everything. Appreciate it, and it's something I love to do, and I'm working on a financial independent book. Yeah, so I want people to listen to get right, get their money right. Their wealth right. And
that's crazy that you said that, because that's what I do too. That's my career. I work with I work for a major bank.
No way.
In financial, yeah. So I teach people credit, like how to build up their credit, and that's something that they don't teach us as Black kids coming up in school. You know what I'm saying? You don't really learn about it until your parents done fucked your shit up, and then now you gotta have to figure out how
your name.
Now you gotta figure out how to get out of debt. You know what I'm saying? Like, that ain't happened to me. I'm just saying. I know a lot of people have it too, and that was messed up. But I love to educate my people on credit and how to use it to your advantage. And I also help them get mortgages. Like, I will refer them to the mortgage rep and anybody that's interested in like investing and stuff like that. So that's my stable career or whatever.
I love that.
I have to have both because I have a big family. You know what I mean? And music is unpredictable. So at the end of the day, gotta feed everybody. So I pay bills.
6 boys, you better have 6 jobs.
Right? And I'm making, so
How many jobs you got, man?
I do a few. I do hair. What you need? You need a haircut? What you need?
You gotta be like the Heyman's on Living Color. Hey man, 6 jobs, man. You only got 6 jobs.
6 jobs. 3
Yo, I love it, man.
This was dope. Thank you so much for inviting me on here and for taking time to listen to my album. That shit is dope.
I appreciate it, man.
I'm gonna get your book, yo.
Thanks a lot. I'm a fan, and I'm gonna be a fan in now and in the future. And I will promote your content as long as I know you. Like, you know what I mean?
Thank you.
Next week I will have artist Echo. His name's Echo, and we're gonna talk about his album Rap Philosophy, book 1. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, all right, man. What I usually say after every podcast is practice more love than hate, man. You wake up tomorrow, you got another day to breathe and practice love in your circle.
Yeah.
Forgive people. Don't live in the past. Don't live off regrets. Let that shit go. Smoke it out. Let it go.
Let it go.
Let it go, man.
Burn
All right,
one,
man.
burn
Yeah, there you go. Light it up. Light it up.
Light it up.
So we get out of here. This is the THHC podcast, episode 141. Shi-Lythal. Appreciate it. Thanks a lot, Queen.
Bye.
One love, man. Jerzee, man.
Jerzee.
Jerzee going back to Boston. We back in Boston, baby.